This is transformative for a community. You know, the Canada Games coming every 2 years, winter and summer alternating between, every 4 years. It's transformative because it puts the community that hosts in the spotlight. And for Prince George and the region and throughout northern British Columbia, this is the one time in 26 years that these events are even going to come back to British Columbia. So it's that one time where you can stand on the nation's stage and tell your story. There's a fair amount of investment in sports infrastructure, a new sports arena, some upgrades so that we can do sport hosting not only before the games come for test events, but also long after, when all of these different sports are bringing various groups from across the country, across Western Canada, or even just in British Columbia, to come back to Prince George and the region to compete.
Well, the Kin Centres are going through a major upgrade, all the way from brand new dressing rooms being added onto Kin 2. But Kin 1 is the big project, and that's been completely demolished, and we're having a brand new rink put in its place. And that's a 1,000-seat, again, state-of-the-art arena that has a ice surface that's convertible from Olympic-size ice to NHL-size ice. Another key feature of that arena is it's sledge hockey ready, and that's quite significant because almost no rinks anywhere are sledge hockey ready. It's quite a conversion to do that. We're going to be ready to go with that.
The largest upgrade so far has been the upgrade of the trails. We've done 10 kilometers of competition trails, which takes in a lot of the very interesting terrain that is up on the hill. But also we've been able to expand the dog trail this year, which is more than double the dog trail. So we've gone from about 2 kilometers to about 5 kilometers. So it offers a lot more variety for those that are looking to get out here, from the very young to the very old, and at all different levels of abilities. Our vision for a legacy is to have a regional training facility here to fill the gap that exists for athletes from the north, so that they have an opportunity to train in the north. And then move on towards say national training centers. So that's the real kind of legacy that will come out from the games.
I'm excited because I can personally try and compete if I wanted to, and I am trying to compete. It's really hard for me because there's some pretty good people and there's some top people in Canada that I have to race. I have to do a lot of races for points, and I train at Powder King and Tabor in the weekends. And in the summer I do a CrossFit training at UMBC, and in the winter I train with Bill Lang at Powder King.
I think it's important to understand just how large the Canada Winter Games are, not just for Prince George and for northern British Columbia, but for the entire nation. It's one of the few countries in the world that actually hosts the games of this magnitude for this age group, whether it's winter or summer. And so it's a massive event. It will transform the careers of these athletes. It'll also transform the community because it does have that 18-day showcase where the rest of the country, whether you're from Labrador or up north or Saskatchewan, doesn't really matter. You're going to be focused in on what's going on in Prince George, and it's your son, it's your daughter, it's your neighbor, it's your friend from school. People are going to be focused, and we'll do a good job hosting the sports, but that also brings all these other cultural events and allows the city and the region to promote itself.